Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Danielle. Today we are going to the Dollar Tree. I haven't been to the Dollar Tree probably, how about any food on my face? I haven't been to the Dollar Tree since March. It's been a minute. And the weather's going to warm up, so we're going to take the girls swimming to my parents' house. And I wanted to get them some treats and some snacks for the pool. And I wanted to look for some keto snacks to see what they got. Maybe they got some new stuff. If not, I already know, the staples. And yeah, so we're going to go into the Dollar Tree, see what they have, and kind of play it by ear. We still masking it up. A lot of you guys have asked where I got my cheetah print mask from. Yes, you know your girl got cheetah print mask. I ordered them. I ordered a bunch of these from Etsy. So these are just the thicker cloth ones. And then I also got some ones that have the filter in them. So, and then I ordered a bunch for the girls as well. So we have kind of a stockpile of masks, and we also have the disposable ones too. So we just kind of got a bunch, and then we're just kind of having them on on hand. But here in Illinois, we are still in phase 3. So phase 3 basically for us is restaurants and bars are still closed. I think some restaurants are allowed to be open if they can seat people outside and keep them 6 feet apart. A majority of the stores are still closed. I don't even think Marshall's or anything is open at this point. And we have to wear a mask. And the parks are still closed right now. The beaches, all that stuff, public pools, all that stuff is closed still. So they're saying possibly at the end of June we can go into the next phase. So slowly but surely. But here's salons are open, nail salons, but you only can do very minimal people in the salon. So slowly but surely we're getting back, but it's a new back. It's a new way of being. So anyways, let's go into the Dollar Tree. Let's see what they got. And I'm not going to take my camera in there just because, I just don't want to take my camera inside there if we're, with the germs. I don't want no germs on my camera. So, but yeah, when I get home, I'll show you what we got. Hopefully, we can find some stuff. So anyways, let's go in there and let's see what we got. All right, guys, so we're back. We're at home. Quick disclaimer before we kind of go into the haul. There are some things that you can get at the Dollar Tree, but I also think some of these things you can find at a Walmart or your local grocer for cheaper. Just don't think necessarily because they're from the Dollar Tree that they're the cheapest, because I feel like you can get them from somewhere else for a little bit cheaper, maybe 20 cents cheaper. So whatever you guys want to do. If the Dollar Tree is closer than traveling further out to Walmart or whatever, then that's on you. But I just wanted to kind of tell you that they did have a lot of things there that I don't per se need. I didn't want to just buy stuff for the sake of filling up this video. So I wanted to kind of go over them. They do have canned sardines, oysters. I don't eat that stuff, but I know people like that for keto. They had canned Alfredo sauce, which was about, the same carbs that you would get in the jars. What else did I see they had? They had Parmesan cheese there, which I didn't need. Frozen stuff, they had bologna, hot dogs. They had some frozen fruit. They had frozen blueberries. They had cream cheese there. I'm trying to think what else I seen. And they had some kind of proteins and stuff like that. Not trying to sound snobby. It's just, I don't trust a fish or a shrimp or a chicken from the Dollar Tree. I just feel like those are the type of things where you can get real sick real quick, and I'm gonna have a hard pass on that one. But if you've tried it, let us know down below. If it's safe, it's good to go. What else did I see there that they had that I thought you guys would like to know? They have I think that was all I said. Oh, they do have sugar-free syrups there for your coffee. I don't drink those, and I didn't want to just buy them just to show you guys, because again, I'll just toss them out, and I'm not about wasting money. I know a lot of people do these hauls and they throw stuff out or they return it or something like that, and I'm not all about that. So I figured I would just go ahead and let you guys know. And then they also had instant coffee. If you guys were trying to do that whipped coffee thing that people see on TikTok, they do have the instant coffee grounds there. So that would always be kind of an idea if you didn't want to spend $3. They do. I think that's actually a really good deal. I don't know if it's the most elite form of coffee, but it's coffee grounds nonetheless. It's instant. It'll do the job. But I have a few bags. These are mostly snacks that, like I said, we are going to be going to the pool, and we could just kind of throw in our bag, or just to have around the house if Leo wanted to take in the car with him to work, or if I wanted to snack on in between a meal, something small. Okay. And you know, it's not necessarily in everybody's budget to run to the vitamin shop or wherever the case may be to pick up, you know, some keto snacks. People want to do keto on a budget, and this is going to be dirty options. So I know a lot of people are like, these are very processed foods. I understand that. There's more than one way to do keto, honey. You can do it dirty, you can do it lazy, you can do it clean, you can do it however you want to do it. If you see results, it's working for you, and it fits your budget, then do that. No one's trying to go broke to be on keto, and I feel like that was something that I had an issue with initially, was, you know, trying to eat like everybody else did, and I was like, damn, this is expensive. So these are kind of the things that I feel like you guys can kind of pick up, have in the house to kind of either help you stay on track or to kind of fulfill, if you're, like I said, you're at the pool, if you guys have the zoos open, if you're just in the backyard hanging out and you just want something easy, I got you. So anyways, I got 3 bags, and I'm just gonna start pulling stuff out. The first thing I got were these green teas. I drink tea during fasting times, and I wanted some green tea because green tea is awesome for your metabolism, and I wanted to have these in the morning, and I have the Perfect Keto peach base, so I figured I could toss that in there, and I could do it with the vanilla green tea too. And if you wanted, you can like frap it up and kind of make it like a latte or whatever they call it. But yeah, so anyways, green tea is super good for you, so I went ahead and picked this up for $1. That's actually a really good deal. Again, it's probably not like the most elite, you know, refined form of green tea, but it's green tea nonetheless, and that works for me. So picked this up. Really, really good for your metabolism, guys. Highly suggested green tea. Another thing I got, and these are like a family favorite. This is, my kids eat these, Leo eats these, I eat these, we love these. These are the flavored sunflower seeds. We get the dill pickle ones. We love them. And the thing is, so for this whole bag is 6 carbs, 22 fat, and 11 protein. If you could I can never sit down and eat a whole bag because like they're so salty, they kind of like wear on my lips. But I feel like if you're watching a movie or something like that and you're just like looking for a snack and everybody's eating like chips or whatever candy, these will be great. And just make sure you have like something to spit your seeds in. Don't be the person who spits your seeds on the floor. I know a lot of people have baseballs already opening up and kids sports. These would be great to throw in your bag and have them on the run. So definitely think these are, and they're only $1. So if you get these at the gas station, I think they're $3. So I think this is a really good deal. Dill pickle. It was like a bacon flavor, and then they have like a taco one. I think the dill pickle ones are my favorite. I actually did find them one time, and they were the Flamin' Hot flavor, and those are really good. But I was only able to find those one time. But if you ever can find the Flamin' Hot ones, they're really good. So anyways, yes, definitely a must. And then they have a good amount of sodium in there too. So some people draw back from sodium, but you know, if you're sweating, you need that sodium. Benny. Another thing I get from here sometimes you can find these for less than $1. These are the sparkling ice drinks. Again, they are dirty keto. Okay, I believe they are sweetened with sucralose. Pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah. So these are sweetened with sucralose, so they are definitely a dirty keto. If you are checking your ketones, you're just gonna have to go ahead and do a little quick check for yourself. But I think these are a really good option. I like to get like my drinks and stuff like that, just for like if you're having a cocktail, maybe you can put a little Del Bevy in here. Or sometimes you just want something cold and carbonated and it hits the spot. And I think these are really good. So I like to pick these up sometimes. But again, if you can find them at your local grocer, sometimes I can get them for like 80 cents. But usually they are about $1 each. So this is the orange mango one, and it's really, really good, and it has that carbonation, and it's not like really heavy, so it bloats you or anything like that, but they're really, really tasty. So, and I've tried all the flavors, they're all really good. So definitely recommend those. Again, dirty keto. The next thing I picked up is a addition to a lot of my cooking. If you guys remember, I did the agar-agar Jello, or I can do, I've done like a flan too. What else did I do? So you can do just a regular sugar-free Jello and add coconut milk to it. So this is it. Coconut milk is so good for you. It has so many nutrients. It's for the whole, let's see, for the whole can is 10 carbs. So, I mean, you're obviously not gonna, I mean, you probably could, but if you wanted to sit down and eat, the Jello portion that you're gonna get is gonna be huge. So it's not like something that you're gonna be able to sit down. But if you divide it up, it's gonna be usually less than 1 carb per serving. And it helps you get that fat in there. So it's 7 fat, 0 protein, 10 carbs. So wait, it's gonna be for the whole canister, for the whole can, it's going to be 35 grams of fat and 10 grams of carbs and 0 protein. So it has 0 sugar, 0 fiber, and like I said, they're so good. And this was $1. So that's actually a really good deal because it's kind of hard to find these. You have to watch too, because not all of these coconut milks are made the same. Some of them will have the sugar, some of them will have way higher carbs. So always check your labels. But for $1, I thought this was a really good deal. I usually can't get it for less than like $1.90. So I picked up a couple of these just to have. I like to make a lot of Jellos for us and the kids. My kids love it. If you guys wanted a quick recipe, I did do the agar one. Or if you just wanted to get a regular thing of sugar-free Jello, one of the little packets, make the Jello according to what the label says, and then let it cool. And then once it's cooled, toss in your coconut milk. Okay, make sure it's cooled. Toss in your coconut milk, mix it up really good, skim off the top, and then pour it in its container and let it set. And it's gonna give you like a creamy coconut, like Jello. It's really good. I promise you guys will love it. So try it out. If you try it, please let me know. I promise you will love it. My kids love it. So, and it's a really big serving too. So anyways, that's what we got. Next up is some pork rinds. So these pork rinds do have 1 carb per serving. So if you eat the whole bag, it's 5 carbs. These are the salt and vinegar ones. This is the only flavor they had. My Dollar Tree was really picked over, so, you know, just check your labels. But these ones are really good. I like to throw a little Louisiana hot sauce in there and kind of smush it around and eat it that way. Do not count the protein for pork rinds. It's not a significant amount of protein, so it shouldn't be added. So don't think that this is gonna substitute for whatever protein you're trying to get. It's not gonna work. It is gonna give you your fat, and definitely count the carbs, but do not count the protein. But yeah, so these are a pretty good price, $1. I think the bags at Aldi are like $1.70, so these are definitely the better of the buy. But they're really good. So, and they have different flavors. Like they have the original, the barbecue ones are really good. They have a hot one, and then they have the salt and vinegar one. Again, check your labels, but for the price, you can't beat it. And they're a great crunchy snack, especially again, if you're on the go, if you're just trying to have a cold sandwich for lunch and you want some chips and you don't want to spend the money on the Quest chips, even though I love those, I think they're really good. They are a little steep. So this is a good option for you, okay? Another great snack just to have in the bag, or you can toss this on your, you can toss it on any of your meals or make an omelet with it or toss it on top of a salad, are these Johnsonville Hickory Smoked Bacon Jerky. Be mindful with jerky. We're gonna have a video, we're gonna make our own jerky, but this is for the whole package, 1 carb, okay? So that's pretty good. A lot of jerkies that you see in the store like this have a lot of sugar in them. This has less than 1 gram. And you can eat the whole bag. You don't have to worry about portioning anything out. And they're really, really good. They're pretty tender. And again, you could add it to any of your salads. You could add it to an omelet. You could eat it by itself. I mean, the possibilities are endless. You can throw these in your bag and take them to the beach with you or wherever you're going and just snack on them that way with some like hard-boiled eggs or with some pork rinds or whatever. But these are really, really good. And for $1, I feel like that's really affordable because these are usually pretty expensive. Jerky's very expensive. So definitely think that's a good little treat. 7 of fat and 10 of protein per little container. The next thing I got was one of these Jack's Links. These are like a Slim Jim, but not the Slim Jim brand. This one actually has 2 carbs in it, 12 fat and 5 protein for the whole stick, which is a pretty good size. This is $1, so that's pretty good. You know, at the grocery store, they have them there and they're usually like $2. So if you wanted to just grab one of these and have like yourself like a little drink here, and that'll be easy just to get on the road or whatever, just a quick snack, convenience. These are really good. I think this is just, yeah, the Jack Links Wild Stick in the original flavor. So I love these. I love Slim Jims. They were like my jam when I was a kid. They leave your breath kicking, but they're so good. So definitely think this is a nice little thing to have. Another convenient thing I think they have there are these little travel size things of nuts. So they had cashews. You have to be careful because some nuts are a little bit more carb heavy than the other, okay? So pistachios are one of the better choices. So for this whole bag, you're gonna have 9 fat, 3 carbs, and 4 protein. We love pistachios in my house. Like, that is our jam. And these are salted ones, and you can just sit in the car, pour them, or if you're going to your kid's baseball game, wherever you're going, you're out and about, it's warm. I know people are tired of being in the house. I know you guys are out. These are a great option. It was only $1. Again, you could buy a couple and just keep them in the closet or in your pantry and just pull them out and throw them in your bag while you're on your way out. And they're really good. And they're gonna give you a nice little amount of fat too, so. Another thing, I don't necessarily think this is bag sustainable, but if you wanted to pack it for your lunch, or if you're gonna have you know, if you're gonna have a picnic or something like that, this is a good option. These are just some cheese sticks. These usually leave you with about 1 carb. Yeah, 1 carb, 6 fat, and 6 protein. Great little snack. You can have one of these with like a bag of jerky. Honestly, this is how big you can go right now. You can have a cheese stick with a bag of jerky and a drink right here, a whole snack for 2 carbs. Look, there you go. So, and they come in little portion sizes. My kids are gonna demolish these as soon as they see them here, but we love cheese sticks around here. We're cheese people. Okay, so these are gonna be kind of controversial. I'm not a big fan of eating sugar-free candy for the reason it tends to have that maltodextrin in it. Yep, excessive consumption may have a laxative effect. Don't take that lightly. Repeat, do not take that lightly because it will mess you up. But if you just wanted to have a piece of hard candy, you know, a little something where you're just like, man, I just want a little piece of candy, especially if you've been wearing your mask all day long and you're feeling like your mouth's dry, and you could be like, oh, let me just go ahead. That's kind of a trick too that I used to do in the hospital. So during flu season, I always wore a mask when I was at work, and I would always keep little mints in my pocket, and I would throw a mint in, and it would kind of, if you start to feel a little claustrophobic, that'll really give you that fresh breath and that fresh kick. So there's a little idea, but these little sugar-free candies are always nice to have. And so for 5 pieces, again, these are dirty keto, okay? And for $1, that's a really good deal. These are the Werther's Original. I freaking love these little caramel candies. These are the hard ones. They have the chewy ones, but your girl got some crowns on her teeth, and they ain't gonna stand up to that. So this is for 5 pieces, okay? They're 1.5 fat, 0 carbs, 0 protein. So that's for 5 of them. Let me kind of open it up so I can show you guys. They're like small, but I would probably only eat 1 or 2 and kind of put them away, just because, again, you know, I just try to stay away from these, but sometimes you just want a sweet treat, and it's okay. So they're just real small little hard candies like your grandma used to have on the dining room table, and you can just toss them in there and have a little snack. So for $1, I don't think it's a bad thing to have. You can throw these in your bag, and you know, you need something and you're just like, I got a piece of little hard candy. Nice little thing to have in there. Again, dirty keto, so people are gonna say that, but don't eat the whole bag. I warned you. I warned you. It's not keto, but we got Leo cocktails mixing things, or little flamingos. I've seen these, and he likes to make his little whiskey drinks, so I thought these would be fun for summer, but not keto, but I just wanted to show you. Okay, another thing that I pick up too, like I said, I get a lot of my juices from there. This is for Leo and the girls. I'm not a big like apple juicy person, but I guess if I wanted like a juice, I could have this. This is the Old Orchard Healthy Balanced Diet Apple Juice. So with this, you can have 8 ounces for 0 fat, 1 carb, 1 gram of sugar, and 0 protein, which is not bad for an apple juice, okay? Again, it's gonna be dirty keto, but nonetheless, I like to get this for the kids because it is low in sugar. Leo likes to have it, and again, I'm not a big like apple juicy person, but if I liked it, you know, I could have it. This was only $1. So usually at like the grocery store, if you can find this particular style, this diet one, they're usually about $2. So usually when I go, I'll pick up a couple, and I'll just throw a couple in my pantry. Like when my nephew comes, I usually just water it down for him because he's little, and give it to him, and then you don't have to worry about all the sugar consumption. And yeah, so it's a nice little snack, and again, Leo likes it nice and cold and stuff. So definitely look in if you guys see this around there, the Old Orchard Healthy Balanced Apple Juice. Again, it's going to leave you with 1 carb, 1 gram of sugar, and 0 fat, 0 protein. So that's always an option for you, okay? Especially, I know a lot of people are juice drinkers. Another thing you could pick up from there is Powerade. Again, you might be able to get Powerade cheaper somewhere else, I find that it's very hard to get a variety of flavors with the zero. Some people think that Powerade is terrible for you. Some people think that Gatorade Zero, they also did have Gatorade Zero, is terrible for you. My thought is if I'm sitting, like we're supposed to get up close to 100 for like 4 days in a row. When it's that hot, I don't like my kids to be in the house, and I just take them to the pool, okay? I need all of us to stay hydrated, and we need our electrolytes. So especially while I am doing keto, the more I sweat, the more I excrete all the potassium and the magnesium. That's just kind of one of the things, because you're always peeing and you're so low carb, you don't retain any of your electrolytes. That's why it's important to take an electrolyte supplement. But, you know, again, this is me saying, you know, I don't want to get exhausted, dehydrated, all the bad things that come when you start depleting your electrolytes. So if I got to like suck it up and have a cold Powerade, then that's what I'm going to do. I love water. I'll drink water all day long. That's mostly what I drink. But when it's this hot out, I'll have myself a Powerade. I usually limit this to just one, and I'll just drink them throughout the day, like nice and slow. And I just kind of like, I'll drink it and I'll throw it back in the cooler, and then when I start to get real thirsty, I'll drink it again, and I'll just go in between water. I don't try to do like two or three of these a day. I have these for my kids as well for the same reason. So here's the thing though, these are going to have carbs in it. Just because it says less than 1, if it says less than 1, count it as 1, because it's usually like a 0.8 or a 0.9. So it's not a full carb, it's just like a smidgen below. So it's 2.5 servings, meaning there's 2.5 carbs in here, okay? If you know, just eat accordingly if you're going to be having these, okay? Again, whatever your thoughts are on them, just, you know, make sure that you're staying well hydrated while you're outside, because you will get them cramps and the spasms and stuff, and it's no good. The last thing I got was these black olives. I love black olives. They're like one of my favorites. My kid loves them. So these are 1 carb for 5 olives. Sorry, Benny got a new toy. 1 carb for 5 olives. So the whole can is 11 carbs. And yeah, so but you just portion them out. I could eat a whole can of these, I'm not gonna lie, but they're so good, and they're just like a nice little treat. You can toss some of these on your salad, or you can just have them along with, if you wanted to just do 5 little olives with a bag of jerky and one of these, boom, 3 carbs, you know. So that's how it's easy to, you'll have a selection. I hope you guys kind of see how I'm doing that, where I'm like, all right, well, we'll take 5 of these, we'll take a bag of this, and we'll toss in a cheese stick, and that's going to be a snack for us, 3 carbs, boom, that's it. You could find snacks. I feel like a lot of people find it that to be the biggest struggle, whether on keto, is, you know, while I'm out, it's easy when I'm at home, but when I'm out, I have you know, people are having this and that. Bring your own stuff. I bring stuff with me all the time. Or if you're going, like I said, out and you're having outings with your family and you're like, well, I don't know what to pack. Honey, it's so easy. Before you get ready for your day out, run to the Dollar Tree, pick up a few of these things, have them. So now you know this, okay, I can have that, I can have this, I can have that. And you could take the worry and the anxiety out of it. It can be extremely overwhelming. And if you get overwhelmed and you feel like this is impossible, you're gonna quit. And I don't want you to quit. I want you to know that you can do this. So hopefully this kind of gives you an idea. Again, I know some Dollar Trees are not as well stocked. Some of them have way more variety, but give you some ideas to stay on plan, enjoy your summer, don't stress about it. And look, this is what you can get. It's budget friendly, and you could just go ahead and just put everything in your bag or wherever you're gonna go, leave it in the car, and you'll have something for you, okay? So if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new here, hey, how are you? My name's Danielle, and we do this keto thing quite a few times a week. I would love for you to stick around. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, all the things. I'm out of here, friends. I love you guys so much. See you on the next one. Take it easy, friends.